Hey guys, just Jesse here. Going to talk about the Open this year. Wanted to talk about, I wasn't going to be in the Open and now I'm going to. I'm going to explain kind of what happened. So last summer I got injured a little bit. I've been fighting some nagging injuries, just my back, my ankle, just stuff that happens, being a badass. You know how it is. All right. But what happened, I haven't been training much. I haven't been training as much as I want to. And I decided that I wasn't going to do the Open this year. I've done it for the last 2 years. I did okay. I had a great time. It was fine, but I didn't do the Open. So at January, I started doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu again, which is one of my true loves. I've been doing it for about a month. And, a couple weeks ago, I decided, I'm just not going to do the Open. I just want to train, do my Jiu-Jitsu, coach my classes, have a good time, no worries. Okay? But then, Michelle and Ryan asked me to write an article for you guys detailing, why to join the Open, good reasons to, good reasons not. That article is coming towards you tomorrow at noon, okay? So I was writing it, and I told them I would write it, but I didn't want to put my name on it because I wasn't going to do the Open, and I didn't want to, put something out and put out a mixed signal. People can be like, why did you do the Open? Why did you put that thing out there? So I didn't. So I wrote the article this morning. And while I was writing it, I realized that I had no good reasons. I had no good reasons not to do the Open. I was reading it. I'm a compelling writer, I will say that. So I immediately ran out to my car. I got my wallet. I signed up. I put myself in. I signed up for the t-shirt. I signed up for everything. So I went whole hog. I had to do that really quickly before I talked myself out of it. So since the Open is in 2 weeks, it's 2 weeks from today, it starts on the 25th. We're going to do Friday Night Lights starting on the 26th and every Friday night thereafter for 5 weeks. So since I haven't been training much, I'm going to do a little experiment and I'm going to try and put probably too much training into 2 weeks just to get my lungs back, get reacquainted with all the movements, and get ready to go. So my plan is to do the last 2 years worth of Opens, which is 10 workouts total. All right, I'm going to try to do the 10 workouts in the 14 days, culminating with the Friday Night Lights. All right, and that'll be the first day of the Open. This is not recommended for everybody, obviously. I'm still a young buck. I just turned 26. The best years of my life are behind me now, but I do have a little bit of resilience. So I wouldn't recommend this for many people, or even myself, truthfully, but when you back yourself into a corner and you still want to compete, you got to do some stuff. So I'm going to try to do 1 workout a day or maybe 2 a day, depending on how I feel, depending on how the soreness goes. And I still want to train at least 3 to 4.5 hours a week of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu based on my schedule. All right, so I'm going to try and put those both in today. So I went to Jiu-Jitsu today at noon, had a great session, ran to the Aurora gym, and I did 15.5. So that was the final workout from last year's Open. It's in order for time, 27, 21, 15, 9, calories on the rower, and barbell thrusters at 95 pounds for men. So I jumped into it practically cold, actually. Did that, and I got 21.48. All right, last year I think I got 17 something. I'll figure that out, maybe put it on my next video. But so 1 down, 9 to go, getting ready for the movements, getting ready for the Open, better late than never. I'm going to try and put up a before and after video every day that I do one of these workouts, maybe twice a day if I do 2 a days, at least after videos. The way that my mind works is sometimes if I think about it too much, I'll talk myself out of it. So I just want to jump in and go hard and see what happens. Okay? So I'm going to do that. I forget when the draft starts. I'm a bad coach. I haven't been reading all the memos. But whenever the draft starts, this is for the team captains. Don't want to be a liability, so I am training. Please pick me on one of your teams. Maybe Team Tobin has a space for me. But I love all the captains, Hillary, Teresa, and Perry. Put me on somewhere, guys. I'll be there for you. All right, I'm going to try and do this year's Open RX. We'll see how it feels. I should be able to. It might be low and slow for me, but I'll get through it. So for those of you who are on the fence, right, you're thinking about it, you're not sure if the Open is for you this year, you can read the article tomorrow and it's got a few good reasons in there. But you just started, you don't feel too well, you don't want to be a liability, you don't want to drag your team down, you have something else going on. There are some valid excuses, but at the end of the day, they're just excuses, right? Come out, join the Open, join a team. Even if you can't do every workout, one's better than none, right? It's 1,000,000% more than zero, okay? So let's come out, join the Open with me, guys. I'm gonna be there. You know, I may be pretty hurting after 2 weeks of solid training, after a couple months of not doing much of anything, but I'm gonna go hard, I'm gonna do my best, and I'm gonna be there for my team, all right? So, this is Coach Jesse signing off for day 1 of Open 2016 training. It sounds ridiculous when I say it out loud, but I'm in it for the next 2 weeks, guys, and the 5 weeks thereafter. Let's do it together. Sign up, be in the Open, and I'll see you there, all right? Have a great day, guys. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.